Kaioken!
Son Goku, the main protagonist of Dragon Ball, has achieved many feats. In order to be relevant in terms of combat ability, we've seen the progression built up through the exclamation of sorrow, rage or tranquility to maintain a determination to break the limit for the necessity to achieve what usually ends in a brand new transformation. And what would this transformation look like? How would it be achieved? I may have an answer for you, so stick around. Hello and welcome to Dimsy's domain, and let me quickly skim through what Goku's transformations, regardless of canon, are so far. So he starts off in his base, and then we got Kaioken, a full Super Saiyan, a fully mastered Super Saiyan, a Super Kaioken, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. If he has a tail, he can go into his Uzaru form, a golden Ozaru, and of course a Super Saiyan 4. But those are from the fringes of Dragon Ball GT. In the latest iteration of Dragon Ball Super, we have the forms, the godly forms of Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. Everyone is expecting a new transformation in the universe survival arc, and it has been teased accordingly. In Dragon Ball Super episode 82, we saw the fight between Goku and Toppo, and nearing what seemed to be the climax for the fight, Toppo was powering up to a dangerous level of power. We can't say that's his full power because the fight did not conclude as the Great Priest. He Daishinkan, he stopped the fight, idiot. And Goku was already in his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken form and was further powering up, and he made a remark saying that he will pass his limit. In addition, the opening, we see Goku shrouded in a red aura, different to Kaioken as it's a little bit more opaque and seemingly thicker. However, I initially passed off as a fully mastered Kaioken or Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken or something along that branch of transformations, but that may not be the case. This new imminent potential transformation has been fan dubbed the Limit Breaker transformation, but I will refrain from that and I'll dub it a placeholder name very soon. So Goku will most likely showcase this new transformation in the Tournament of Power. So what would it look like? Well, I may have an answer for you. I want you to check this out because Dragon Ball's Best, or on Twitter as he's known at DBs_best, check him out, follow them. There's a few geniuses on Twitter who are massive Dragon Ball fans and they are very, very knowledgeable. But he pointed out that there's a visual difference in Goku's character in the introduction of Dragon Ball Super, and this is opening 2. When he goes into that red aura, before he goes in he's not glowing, he's a bit normal, but when he comes out he has this glowing effect to him, and you can see this, there's a bit of a whitish translucent aura to him, and this is then further supported in the new ending for Dragon Ball Super, Boogie Boogie. So they're showing off all the characters doing their signature attacks and transformations. So we see Goku, we see Vegeta's in Super Saiyan Blue, we see Gohan as well. But we see Goku in his supposedly glowing form. He's not doing anything. The pictures are going to show it right there. So Goku's not really doing anything at all, whereas everyone else is in their peak transformation or their peak move or doing the signature move itself. So that is alluding to the fact that, and kind of giving a lot of evidence that, hey, this transformation is just going to be Goku looking like his base form with a translucent little glow to him. So I think that that's why it's going to look like regarding Goku's supposed Limit Breaker transformation that everyone has been talking about. And it looks like he's accessing the God Power from his base, but I think there is still much more to that. And that's the thing, the type of glow, it kind of resembles, as of course Dragon Ball's Best does point out, it kind of resembles the Super Saiyan Blue aura, but once more I think there is far more to it. So make sure to follow him, and let me just move on from that. They made such a big deal regarding the stamina issue for Super Saiyan Blue, both in the manga and in the anime, which is weird, but I rather not delve into this right now, as we know that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken is very dangerous and energy draining. I will assume it has been mastered or is close to being somewhat mastered by Goku in the current stage due to his nonchalant use and entry into this form showcased in the preliminaries of the Tournament of Power. I believe this form will be the solution to the stamina issue for the Super Saiyan God forms, and it will find a way to truly mix and harmonize the God Ki with his own Ki. That was supposed to be Super Saiyan Blue, right? Well, Super Saiyan Blue was essentially a Super Saiyan transformation using God Ki, but what if Goku doesn't technically transform? What if it's a, well, there's no proper antonym for transformation, but what if it's something else? What if he exerts all of this power into a little shell, a little bubble of power to which he then reabsorbs and keeps it completely in his body? How do I explain this? We see Goku basking in the red aura in the opening. I believe that this red aura is the culmination of all the auras and the power he has at his disposal through the use of his own transformations, strength and power, and he then reabsorbs it and keeps it inside of him, going back to the initial teaching from Whis, which is to keep your ki within your body, and not even Beerus has fully mastered this yet. Therefore, a very clear-cut way to become stronger and on par with Beerus and en route to be on the level of the angels and so on is to keep your ki within your body. But keeping your ki within the body from the beginning will only allow you a finite amount of strength due to what you decide and how much you decide to keep in your body at that given moment. Similar to if you have half a tank of gas in your car, you can only drive an X amount of hours. The next stage for progression is to power up and then keep that remaining ki within your body, leading to a higher reserve of power. Therefore, if you were to give our imaginary car little example, is now using a full tank of power, but that's the thing, you then reach a ceiling, you have a maximum amount to which you can tap into. Now, what I suggest is to go all out in terms of exerting the power and increasing the ki through transformations, and this should be done simultaneously, and then hope to recapture the power and hold it all inside the body, inside Goku's body, because we are talking about Goku. This will essentially give him a completely new gas tank in your imaginary Dragon Ball car. It will vastly increase the reservoir of power. It is similar to a mastered Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, but on a grander, much more grander scale. And think of it like this: I need your Dragon Ball brains on this. When a character exerts every last drop of their power and energy, they will revert back to their base form or base appearance. So I theorize that Goku will essentially go through all of these transformations and power at his disposal, and he exerts it all to form this sphere of ki, and at that moment he will revert back to his base form, and this will all happen within a split second. So in my opinion, I think that he exerts it all, makes a little shell of ki, he steps into it or he reabsorbs it all within a second, and he's still in his base, because when you exert all of your power, you go back to your base. And this, for me, explains the appearance of this supposed transformation to be in his base, but with a more of a glowing effect. Goku breaks his limits and surpasses it. He becomes an ultimate form of himself, an ultimate Goku. That probably won't be his name, and no, it most definitely will not be his name, but let's dub this transformation Ultimate Goku for now. An Ultimate Goku could be an ideal way to showcase the simplicity and monstrous ability shrouded in the normality of his appearance, bar the slight glow, of course, like Ultimate Gohan. But I don't think that this is the end transformation for Goku. In all honesty, I think that this is the start of a new chain, or a branch off the current godly transformations Goku has in his arsenal. Could there be further transformations which are going to tail off from this new supposed transformation? Who knows? If there are further transformations, of course, give more colors to the palette of Rainbow Goku. Once again, who knows? We don't know. One important thing which many people will miss out is the fact that if we do get this supposed Ultimate Goku, This will validate why Goku never went to Elder Kai to unlock his potential. Of course, Goku hates and he despises achieving power through external means different from his own. The main thing is that, as I stated earlier, it began with base Goku and then he went to Super Saiyan and all these other transformations, and if it does end with the appearance of base Goku, it is quite nice. It's a very, very nice, classy and very shrewd touch to top off this little and cap off this circle of transformations. This is of course assuming that this transformation, this new transformation, imminent transformation, is his last transformation. Anyway, that's been my little theory, that's been my little take regarding this new transformation that is to come. It may be a variation of an ultimate Goku. What are your thoughts regarding this? Make sure to check out DB's Best for pointing it out and showed the screenshots, and comment down below what are your thoughts regarding this new limit breaker supposed transformation. If you do like these kind of videos, check out the other videos. I made a few theories and a few discussions regarding Zeno, regarding Zamasu and more. So like, share, comment and subscribe to Dimsy's Domain. I do still do Dragon Ball, I do Digimon and Yu-Gi-Oh! So if you do subscribe, understand that there are going to be more content apart from Dragon Ball. So yes, you may now exit Dimsy's Domain. Thank you, goodbye, take care.